Yo, what's going on, you guys? Your boy Pony Montana, and today I am bringing you guys a nice little nano blitz coming out of the 4-4 split formation. Shout out to you guys that are leaving suggestions down in the comment section because I definitely look at them. I write them all down, and if I can find something, I definitely will post it on the channel. Don't be one of them guys that leaves a suggestion like, hey, find something out of this playbook. I need to know specifics on what exactly you're running so that I can help you guys out as much as I possibly can. Because if you leave a comment like that, I'm honestly just going to scrap it and I'm not going to look at it. So I was suggested to find something out of the 4-4 split formation, and that's exactly what I'm bringing you guys today. Now, as always, if you guys are new to the channel, like the video, comment down below, dislike it, share it, whatever you guys want to do. Just show me that you just show a little love, whether it's whether it's on the negative side or the positive. So now we're coming out of the gun empty formation like I do with all the blitzes, and we're coming out in 4-4 split. Now the one good thing about 4-4 split is it is also very, very good run defense, and on top of that you can get a blitz out of it that is unblockable, but the only bad thing is you're pretty much engaging 8, and that's obviously not good. Nobody wants to engage 8 on a blitz, so that's not what we're showing today. But I will show you guys that it's pretty much the same concept as the 3-4 odd blitz, and literally, as you can see, we have 8 people cramming the box, and there's absolutely no way that there's any way to block this. Now, obviously, we are in an empty set, so we're gonna scream in regardless. But since it's an empty set, 8 people is not gonna really do anything. But even if you guys are facing somebody like in bunch, running something like this is gonna annoy the hell out of a lot of people. Because you're sending 8 people. In bunch, unless they motion somebody in, they can't block 8 people. They can only block a max of 7, but you're sending 8 people, so somebody is eventually going to be open as long as they make a very, very quick read. So now for this, let's get right into the play. I'm actually gonna hike it one more time just so we can get right into it. So that's what's sending 8 people, by the way. That's obviously going to come in every single time. So with this specific play, we're going to be base aligning. We're going to be crashing our line. We're going to be blitzing all of our linebackers, then showing blitz. And then you're going to want to pinch as they're coming down to help both of the middle linebackers come down. If you don't do that, they end up coming into like in the middle, and that doesn't help the blitz at all. This right here makes it so the blitz is universal. Now that's the best thing about this blitz is it is universal, and I'm going to show what I mean by universal. It means that you can come out in any form, in any play. Like if you guys want the outside guys manned up already, I suggest you come out in something like LB Fire or FS Blitz or Cover 1 or anything like that. That's what it means when a blitz is universal. It means that you can come out in any formation, whether it's flipped or whatever, and literally scream at them with the same adjustments in any different formation. So right now I'm coming out in Cover 3 because you can run it out of any single formation. So let's come back out in our empty set. And the best thing about a universal formation, and this 4-4 split to be specific, is it's a symmetrical formation. So you don't know where you're sending the blitz from. Like your opponent doesn't know where you're sending the blitz from. He or she does not know where the blitz is coming from, because literally you have 4 people on the left side of the safety that you're bringing down to the middle, and you have 4 people on the right side. So no one knows where the blitz is coming from. Now, if the running back is on the left side of this, you guys are going to want to run this to the right side. If he's on the right side, you're going to want to run this to the left side. So right now, everybody is blitzed. And if you're running it to the right side, you just have to put these guys in coverage to kind of help you out a little bit with whatever run defense or whatever it is that you guys want to run. So right now I'm manning this guy up, and I'm putting Hill on whatever adjustment it looks like. So right now, that's what it looks like. And then you're going to want to contain after you do that. And after you do that, that's what the play is going to look like. And you hover with your safety, because you want to hover with your safety because you can have those glitchy animations while trying to use her. And then once you hike it, your guy comes in absolutely screaming. Now that time we got dual pressure because we ended up getting the insta shed from the lineman. Now, if you guys are sending it from the right side, actually, let me show you guys the replay real quick, and then we're going to showcase it. Now, this technically is a 6-man blitz, but we got the disengage from the right tackle because he didn't know who to guard, whether to guard the linebacker or the D lineman. So they both came in pretty much scot-free, and it's very, very hard to make a read on anything where everybody starts backing up from the line because they don't know where the blitz is coming from. That's why you use a safety, because if they're running a seam play, if they're running like verticals, your safety is going to be able to make a play on any vertical seam route. Your linebacker will not. Your safety will, but your linebacker will be pretty much open to getting burnt over the top. So now, one thing that I failed to mention is if you guys are running this blitz, if you're running it from the right side, drag your user from the middle to the left as soon as they hike it. So pretty much you're taking your user and you're dragging them left and then going up. It kind of helps distract the rest of the linemen. It kind of has them focus on you a little bit. And if you're sending it from the right side, you do the same thing if you're sending it from the left side, you do the same thing, but you drag your user from the left to the right and then you go up. That's kind of why I always put my guy in like a hard flat or a deep half. Well, in this specific, because you're a safety, you're going to be in a deep half. There's really no way to put him on like on like a purple or a blue, but that's usually what you guys see me put my guy as. So right now, if you're sending it from the left side, you're going to want to take your user and drag them as they hike it from one side to the other. Right now, we just sent 8 people, so don't look at that and think, oh, man, he's sending some glitchy heat, because it's not. If they start blocking the running back and they're picking it up, you can start sending somebody else or send the guy that's on the opposite side. The coverage is always going to be a little lax because you are sending more people, but you want as much pressure as possible to kind of take your guy off of, kind of put your guy off balance. So let's get to the setups. Sorry that it took so long for that, but it is one of those blitzes that you got to be a little intricate with it because you are only sending linebackers. So you're going to want to base a line. I'm going to go over this twice. You're going to want to base a line. You're going to want to blitz your linebackers, and then you're going to want to show blitz. But when you show blitz, you have to quickly pinch your linebackers as well. So you show blitz, and as they're coming down, pinch your linebackers, because sometimes one of the linebackers does not come down. Now you have to pick your poison on where you want to send this. And you can send this to the left or to the right. Doesn't matter which way you crash. I suggest if the running back is on the left side, you crash to the right. If he's on the right side, you crash to the left, just so that if they run the ball, your line is literally pursuing that angle already, so it'll be easier to stop them on the run. And so we're crashing to the left this time. And once you do that, you pretty much can take these 3 guys right here and put them on whatever. So if you have a runner, put him on a spy. Put your D lineman on a spy. Put Ogletree in a yellow, a mid-read, I guess. And we're going to put Martin in a curl flat. And we're just going to shade down to make it look like this is actual really good run defense or whatever it is that you guys want to showcase. And then you're going to want to contain. So this is the blitz. Make sure that this linebacker here is on a contain. If he's not on a contain, it's going to be very inconsistent. It's going to be very inconsistent pressure that you guys don't want. Now, since we are sending it from the left side, you guys are going to want to drag your user from the left to the right, and you guys should absolutely come in screaming. Now, that's a 5-man blitz, universal. You can flip it. You could literally run it from the other side because it's a 5-man blitz. So, boom, our guy comes in absolutely untouched, screaming with just 5 people. So 5 against 5, and we're getting untouched pressure. That's obviously a very, very good thing. Now, let's go over it very slowly for you guys that are new to the game, and then I'll show you a little bit of coverage stuff that you guys can kind of do to kind of help out. Actually, that was covered. You guys could just run exactly what I just ran, and you guys will be able to do your thing with that. So we're going to base a line, which is triangle or Y if you guys are on Xbox, and then right on the directional pad. That base aligns the play. Then you're going to want to globally blitz all the linebackers. Now you're only going to do you can do this every single time, but if you are getting quick hiked, you are going to be leaving a lot of people open regardless. But if you do this, that'll help with the linebackers coming down, and that's what you want. So you blitz all your linebackers by pressing right on the directional pad and then taking your right stick and moving it down, and that blitzes all the linebackers. Then you're going to want to show blitz. But I'm going to go through this step a little slower because after you show blitz, you have to hurry up and pinch your linebackers as well. So you show blitz by pressing triangle or Y if you guys are on Xbox, and then moving your left stick to the left. And as soon as you do that, you have to pinch your linebackers, which is right on the directional pad, and then down on the left stick. So we're going to show blitz and then pinch our linebackers, and that creates that creates the linebackers coming up to the line, as you can see right here. And right now, that's what the blitz looks like. You can pinch down. Any way you crash your line, you can crash your line whichever way, and the pressure is still going to come in untouched. It doesn't really matter. So for right now, we're just going to pinch our line. So that's what it looks like. And you can contain now, or you can contain later, but I like to make my adjustments now and contain last, just in case. So we're going to send it from the left side again. So I'm going to take Martin and put him in a purple route. We're going to take our lineman that's on this side, and we're going to put him in, let's just put him in a vert hook. And then we're going to take Ogletree, who's our other interior linebacker, and we're going to put him in, let's just put him manned up on the tight end. So this is actually kind of decent coverage. Your job is to guard anything that's on the left side with your safety. And then you're going to want to contain. Boom. So this is what the blitz looks like. And to contain, you press L1 or left bumper, and then press R1 or right bumper if you guys are on Xbox, and that puts these guys in contain angles, this linebacker and everybody else. And then once you press hike, you drag your user from the left side to the right. Just a tiny bit. It doesn't have to be like you don't have to hover above the line the whole time. It's just to confuse the center a little bit more. Now that's the blitz. I'm sorry that it took so long, but I just feel like I got to explain myself a lot because, some people just don't understand the concepts. And that's what these videos are for, is to help you guys understand the concepts more and more. And as you can see, because I sat there and hovered, this guy had to account for me. And as soon as I backed away, he had to start helping his other lineman with everybody else. There's no way that he's going to get to him, and we're absolutely screaming. Now, of course, you guys can send 6 people. I'm sorry for talking so much, but you guys can send 6 people out of this specific play, and you could just send the outside guys, and you guys will definitely get a lot of pressure. And it's just glitchy like that, especially if they're in contained. It pretty much creates it and turns it into the pinch buck O, and you guys will get a ton of pressure regardless of what's going on with the line or having a running back blocking. If you have abilities on your linebackers, you guys will be able to scream as well. And I think I've talked enough for this video. You guys, if you guys enjoyed the blitz, leave a comment down below, like the video, share it with your friends or whoever's having trouble finding a little bit of pressure, and maybe this concept will help them out a little bit. The show blitz is definitely popping right now, so try it out at different formations and we'll see what we can find out. You guys, my name is Pony Montana. As always, have a terrific Madden season, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Deuces, 2 fingers. Peace out.